MMA Boxing Talk here. This is a prediction video for Amanda Nunes versus Ronda Rousey. It's going to be taking place next Friday, um, December 30th, the day before New Year's Eve. Cannot wait for this card, and I'm excited for this fight. I think this fight's going to be a very good fight. I think it'll be an exciting fight. I really don't see this fight going the distance whatsoever, because, a couple quick reasons why I don't see it going the distance. Both women, they come and they don't take a back step. They very aggressive, come forward style fighters. They have different styles, of course, but um, so for that, they come forward, they're aggressive, and also their defense on the feet isn't the best. They're not the most defensive. They're not the most evasive. They don't even try to do that kind of thing. They're just very come forward and aggressive. So for that reason, I don't see it going the distance. Um, Very interesting. It's a tough one to predict because I think both women can win this fight. Um, of course, Amanda Nunes, much better striker. She's more technical. I believe she's more accurate as well. And also, she has tremendous ground and pound from any position. She doesn't have to be full mount. She can be standing. You know, she can ground and pound from anywhere. So that's something that Ronda has to be careful of. And of course, Amanda doesn't want to really let Ronda come and get close to her and get that body lock or get a hold of her limb or something like that. Nunes wants to keep her distance a little bit. She is the taller fighter. I'm not sure what the reaches are, but I think Amanda would be very wise to really use her jab, keep popping that crisp jab out there, to keep Ronda at bay. Maybe throw some leg kicks, but it's gonna be interesting. I am picking Amanda Nunes in this fight, to win. I think she will get the stoppage win. I think whenever they exchange, Amanda Nunes has more power, and like I said, crisper and more technical. So I do see Amanda Nunes winning the exchanges, and I think it could happen very early. It all depends on how Ronda approaches this fight because we know Amanda probably fight the same way as she always does. But maybe Ronda will show new wrinkles in her game. I'm curious to see that. No guarantee, of course. I can't. There's no evidence to show that she's gonna have more wrinkles in her game or her striking will be better. I'm really not sure. That's why this fight's really exciting. But I do think Amanda can win this fight and stop Ronda, maybe drop her, hurt her, and then definitely finish her maybe with ground and pound. But like I said, she has to be careful when Ronda, gets into the clinch with her or with those knees. Ronda has good knees in the clinch, and once she gets a hold of her, she's so powerful and strong. It'll be curious to see though if Amanda is in those situations, how she can deal with it physically, because she is bigger than Ronda Rousey. I just don't know if she's stronger, but she's definitely a strong bantamweight. There's no doubt about that. So I'm really curious to see because I know, like for example, when Ronda fought Holly Holm, there was a few instances where Ronda had a hold of her and Holly was strong and she outmuscled her and didn't let her bring her to the ground. Now, I don't know if Amanda Nunes is as strong as Holly Holm. I think she's close. Maybe not quite as strong. So anyway, it's so much to go into it, and of course, I didn't even talk about how Ronda Rousey, how she's going to come back from this. She's been out a year. It's been 13 months since her last fight. We all saw what happened there. It was a devastating loss. She took it really hard. We're going to see what she's made of. We're really going to see what Ronda Rousey's made of because she's going to get clipped in those exchanges. Like, I can guarantee you. And it's going to happen early. And she's going to have to deal with it. And we're going to see we're going to see really how good Ronda Rousey is because the thing is you got to remember, yes, she was dominant. She defended her title 6 times. but that was when the division was very green. They didn't have a lot of experience, especially the women. Now that the division's grown, all the women have more experience and experience fighting better fighters who keep improving because the sport evolves so quick, especially the women's division. I mean, it hasn't been around very long, so it's really it's grown tremendously in the last few years. And you can just see the depth pool at 135 is crazy. And so it'll be curious to see, like, if Ronda can win this and then, happen to defend it a couple times, that's very, very impressive. I just don't see that happening, though. I think Amanda's going to be very confident, and she's not going to have any doubt in her mind. And I do think Ronda's going to have doubt in her mind. I don't feel she's a mentally strong person whatsoever. I know it was a long time ago. Time heals all, but I don't think. I still think it'll be on Ronda's mind, and yeah, if she's at all timid or not herself, she's not gonna have a chance in this fight. She has to fight the best way she knows how, because you can't just evolve into this very skilled and technical striker over 13 months. It just doesn't happen. And she's just very not well rounded. That's the problem. But Amanda Nunes, she has gas tank issues. She does gas, and this is a 5-round fight. But I don't see it going into the deep waters. I see, if Ronda wins, I think it'll be in the first 2 rounds. Same with Amanda. I really don't see this going past 2 rounds, to be quite honest. And at the very least, it'll be done in the third. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. That's it for this one. If you like the video, subscribe. Check me out on Twitter at MMA Boxing Talk 1. And also, I'll be putting out prediction videos for, the other fights on this card. I'll be doing that tomorrow. There's some really good fights. The 4 main fights are huge. You got, well, obviously the main event, which I'm talking about right now. The co-main event, Dominic Cruz defending his title against Cody No Love Garbrandt. That's a toss-up. I'm leaning towards Cruz, but I'm not sure. I have a gut feeling maybe Garbrandt could pull it out, but I'll be putting out a video for that. That'll be an interesting breakdown because there's so much to talk about there. Also, Cain Velasquez versus Fabricio Werdum. Looking like the winner of that is going to face Stipe for the title. And that's a rematch. Cain Velasquez wants redemption over Werdum. Werdum took the belt from him last year. Stipe took the belt from Werdum, but the winner should get Stipe. That's what it's looking like. And, of course, TJ Dillashaw versus John Lineker, which is another fight. The winner of that will fight the bantamweight champion, whether it's Dominic Cruz if he defends it or Cody Garbrandt if he dethrones Dominic Cruz. So it's very, very interesting. 4 massive fights, 2 title fights, and we also have 2 title eliminator fights. One is a rematch. One's a heated rivalry already. Cruz and Garbrandt, they got that built-in rivalry with the Team Alpha male, of course. But they just had a heated exchange there on UFC Sacramento. Very interesting stuff. That's it for this one. If you liked the video, subscribe. Peace.